Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm asking for new energies and hopefully positive energies as always for the full Celtic cross. As you know, this will not resonate with all Taurus individuals, but I hope to reach the majority, and I always look for a positive reading, but we also give an honest one, okay? Let's see what we got coming in. Hopefully, like I said, it's positive energies. I'm hoping Taurus will do well this month. Breaking free from a negative situation, possibly, with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Subject at hand. Love? You breaking free from a love situation? I don't think so. That's what or partnerships, possibly, with love. Sometimes it has to do with partnerships, but not always. What's crossing it, about the next 7 to 10 days, the Magician trying to manifest something in a love situation. I'll clarify these. You know, when I'm finished with the full Celtic cross, I do clarify. And it does change the story up quite a bit, and I will give a mini love reading at the end with the oracle cards. But what's your crowning you or the goal? And I'm thinking it's what's crowning you, Taurus, is the Princess of Disc in reverse. Maybe you don't feel really sound and stable in a relationship right now. Maybe you feel like something's a little off. Foundation is the Eight of Cups. Someone doesn't want to walk away, okay? Someone doesn't want to walk away. They're trying to hold it back, okay? They don't want to end the situation. Past, Nine of Swords. Someone is up late at nights thinking about this situation. Very near future. You got a victory, but it may be delayed a little bit, or it may be that you're searching in all the wrong places of how to gain this victory with an individual, a love situation, or maybe you don't know how. We're going to clarify that. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the Four of Wands in reverse. Something's not completed yet. Outside influences, or what is coming towards you. I think it's an outside influence. It's the Ace of Swords. Possibly someone misspoke, or maybe the words were a little harsh. Maybe you were expecting, like I said, a message, and maybe it came off kind of wrong. Maybe you received it, and it wasn't like what you didn't like hearing about it. You didn't like what you heard. Hopes and fears, you're trying to come at a failure with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. In the end, you're putting up your swords. You're not seeing things clearly for how they are, because you don't want to face sometimes hate to say reality. It's just you want peace in your life, so you put up your swords, and we'll find out what's going on. I'll give you your love reading. This is more or less for the next, like I said, 7 to 10 days. And then I will probably give a bonus reading. But right now you're trying to manifest something with a love situation that went kind of wrong. Maybe you found out something. Maybe they accused you of something with the Seven of Swords in the beginning energy. Now I do meditate on these cards even before I start the video. And if you're looking for a reading, I got a couple people I like to suggest that I think highly upon. Yeah, Queen of Discs, you're not feeling like yourself. And then I think they both have Taurus energy, so you may really like them. Queen of Cups, Montreal. And 22 Past Tarot. You know, go up there, go look them up. If I try to leave a link, for some reason, YouTube removes it. I don't know what the deal with that is. And plus, they've been removing a lot of my comments. So I may have to disable them for a little while. You're feeling trapped about something, Taurus. You're feeling trapped. But let me get back to the reading. I just had to mention 22 Pass and the Queen of Cups, Montreal, because they really are good readers. You know, they're good readers, and they're beginning and they're starting, and they like for, you know, I would like for people to view them, you know. But let me go back to the beginning, like I said. We have the love. We got love, Two of Cups, partnerships, and the Magician. Maybe it's manipulation. Maybe you're trying to manifest something. Maybe someone manipulated a situation with you, found out about it. Or maybe they accused you of this, because I did see that Seven of Swords, but I need 2 cards, please, to know for sure. Yeah, manipulation is at hand, and someone spoke their truth over it. Someone thought someone was messing them over, trying to take advantage, so someone spoke their truth. Okay, with the Ace of Swords. The crowns you are the goal, and I believe it is what's crowning you, is the Princess of Discs. You're not feeling. Could be an air sign, or someone with a lot of air in their chart, or someone whose messages were straight and to the point, and a little aggressive, you know, with the Princess of Swords. It's a Prince of Swords, sorry. It could be an air sign, but it doesn't have to be. Like I said, it's someone, you know, when they speak, they really kind of, they're just straightforward, you know, very straightforward. So I need 2 cards for that, with the Princess of Discs and the Prince of Swords. And it could be male or female on any of these cards, okay? I need 2 cards, please. Something came out with the Moon, and someone thought the situation was hopeless now. See it more as a disagreement. Foundation, maybe someone threatened to walk away, but they don't really want to. Not really, you know, they maybe want to say something, you know, maybe clarify a few things. But the 8 of Cups in reverse, I need 2 cards, please, for Taurus as the foundation. Do you hear all that rain? I don't know if you can hear all that background rain. There's a lot of rain going on outside. Yeah, you didn't have success, or you thought about walking away, or someone threatened to walk away with you, or both. But now you're trying to regain something in this situation, regain stability. Maybe some of you wanted some independence too. And yeah, there's a 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like you weren't getting your overall stability in it, Taurus. In the past, 9 of Swords, you stayed up late at night thinking about this, or maybe had trouble sleeping, or maybe it's kind of all in your head, whatever happened. It's not leaving your mindset. So the 9 of Swords in the upright. I need 2 cards for Taurus in the past position, please. Yeah, disappointment. Someone's really disappointed. And it could have to do with the Queen of Cups energy over an over-emotional situation. The Queen of Cups can be a water sign, but not necessarily. Okay? It's just someone who's feeling kind of emotional now. For whatever reason, a lot of reasons. They're disappointed. Someone's disappointed. Someone's feeling hopeless. Someone is thinking about walking away because of manipulative situations, possibly. In the very near future, we got the 6 of Wands. Someone's wanting a victory, but I feel like neither party is moving. It's like, I see a lot of stubborn energy here. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. So the 6 of Wands in reverse. I need 2 cards, please, for the very near future. Yeah, there's that 7 of Swords trying to break out of a negative situation, and they don't want to argue. Someone's not wanting to argue. They're trying to hold it off because of, you know, they want to break free, like I said, of negativity, you know. And so I see a lot of where one person and the other is not meeting, you know, headway on this with each other. But it's not completed yet, okay? It's not, because I got the 4 of Wands in reverse. This home situation, maybe you were living with this person, maybe you felt at home with this person. But it's not completed, okay? This situation isn't over yet, okay? So the 4 of Wands in reverse. I need 2 cards for Taurus as the possible future outcome and advice from the universe. Now, someone's wanting happiness. They don't want it totally over yet. It could have to do with the Queen of Swords in the upright. Queen of Swords is very intelligent, attractive, and mature. Straight to the point, though. They don't mince words. They really don't. So this could be the possible future outcome if you want it to be, but it's up to you. Someone has to reach out first, maybe. Just saying. Outside influence, what caused all this? Ace of Swords, words made got out of control. Someone may have stated their truth a little bit, you know, with too much energy. So the Ace of Swords in reverse. I need 2 cards, please, for Taurus as the outside environment. Yeah, someone Someone said the situation better change altogether, or I'm not going to be offering no new love to you. I'm not going to give you loving messages. I'm going to tell you what I think. Someone's wanting change, but change is not coming because neither party is actually stepping forward right now. But like I said, it's only for the next week or so. Let's find out what we can do with the love reading once I'm done with this. So the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I need 2 cards, please, for Taurus. 2 cards. That's someone wanting to come out of failure. They want to happily ever after with the situation, and they need to make a final decision. They're afraid to make that final decision now. So they want to come out of failure, whether Taurus wants to come out of failure or the other person or both of you. I'm just feeling a lot of stubborn energy. I'm not going to lie to you. Someone's still got their swords up. You know, because they're wanting peace and they want to see things right now. They can't deal with it. So the 2 of Swords in the upright. I need 2 cards, please. 2 cards. That's the final outcome. Now, it doesn't mean when you get a 5, yeah, someone needs to get on top of the situation, okay? And come out of hermit mode. Yeah, we already knew that. Realize with Tarot, it's just telling you what path you're on right now. You can change your path. That's why we read Tarot. Why would you even look at Tarot if you couldn't change anything, you know? So it's showing here, I'm seeing stubborn people. Maybe they had a good reason. Maybe it was a, legitimate argument, But it's showing here that everybody is just being real stubborn and not making the first move at all. Because of manipulative situations, or someone maybe thought it was a manipulative situation, doesn't mean there was. It's just someone thought this, and they thought they weren't getting a victory with it. They wanted to come out of negativity, and they don't want to argue. But the problem is, someone is still trying to state their truth, but it's still not over yet. And I'm not going to lie to you. It's saying the 4 of Wands not over, okay? It's not completed. Someone wants to come out of failure also. I see the 10 of Cups, so the happily ever after if you want it. But someone needs to make a final decision to do so and put their swords down, get on top of things, and come out of hermit mode. And the end. 2 of Swords. Put your swords down if you want this. You don't have to. You can go on with something else. You got free will. But I'm going to give you a love reading. I'll be right back. I got to clean this up. It's too much. It's too jumbled up. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay, Taurus. This is your reading, your love reading. For love for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. New energies, hopefully positive energies. Especially after that last reading. Hopefully Queen of Cups, Montreal, and 22 Path Tarot doesn't disown me after that reading, because that was just telling somebody's being stubborn, You got to tell the truth in these readings. It may not relate to them at all. It doesn't resonate with everybody. But this is a love reading. This is the Tarot readings, okay? Or the, this is Tarot. This is the Oracle cards of the Angel Answers. Oops, something wants to pop out. We got to let it. It's not the right time for something. I'm going to put it up there. I need 3 more cards for Taurus. 3 more cards for Taurus, please, for love. Helpful people are around you. Well, yeah. Thought I would tell us something more. Big happy changes are coming, okay? And it's up to you what you do with it. I agree. It's not the right time, though, to react to something. I do see people are like butting heads. Go to people that are helpful. They can give you good advice, because, before you react or make a final decision, there are changes coming. There are big changes. So I would delay on, making a final decision just yet, because they're happy changes, okay? They're going to be happy, but it's up to you whether you do it. You got free will, okay? That's what it's saying. So take a step back, think about all that's been said, and before you say anything else, let it ride, get some advice, because there are good changes coming, big happy changes. And if you want it with somebody, it can change. If you don't, you'll still be happy. But it's up to you and how you proceed, okay? Now, with the Psychic Tarot, I need 3 cards for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I need more energy here. I need to know more about love for Taurus. Partnerships and alliances. So someone you're partnership up with can possibly help you in your decision making, or make you feel better about your decisions, whatever they are, okay? So partnerships and alliances will help you further your love life, you know, getting good advice. There are big happy changes to be had, but someone is feeling like there's a lot of deception and envy still. So it's up to you whether you proceed and want these changes to occur, but you're still thinking, some of you, that there was deception had, and it's hard for you to get over that or to let it go. But it's up to you whether you let it go, okay? Let me get another card. It's up to you. This love for Taurus, Sun and Rising. We need another card. It's like you don't trust whoever you're dealing with. Yeah, temptation. Temptation. Authority. Could be with an Aries. Doesn't have to be an Aries. Or someone with a lot of power. But standing your ground. Okay. So someone's standing their ground here. You can change a situation. There may have been a temptation situation where someone thought about seeing somebody else, or something got in the way, or someone is thinking that, okay? Someone's thinking that someone was tempted. And for some of you, I'm thinking that. You're thinking that it happened. It doesn't mean it happened. You may have maybe come across something that came out, and maybe you thought someone was doing you wrong. But, you know, it shows here to take control, okay? The authority is to take control and to stand your ground. But it's up to you if you want this to change. It can happen. You can have happy changes, but it's up to you whether you can let the deceptions go or what you believe were deceptions, and vice versa. And if you need help with this, you know, get some advice from partnerships or people you know. It's really not the right time to spout off right now you know, make a final ending to anything. It really isn't. I would wait and see if this energy, we've had a lot of weird energies lately, you know, and maybe just that. And maybe things will change, because they are changing. Actually, they are changing. But you're still thinking about the deceptions or the envy or whatever. You're still thinking about, maybe like a Seven of Swords energy. Someone may, like I said, it's up to you, but someone is still thinking that someone was tempted in something. They're trying to take control, and they're standing their ground. They're not budging because they're stubborn. Like I said, it looks like at the end you're going to just rest and rejuvenate over this and decide what you're wanting to do. But you can have love if you want, but I see people just not budging, and they can budge if they really want this. So as Tarot was saying, if you want it, go for it. If not, hey, it's up to you, you know. I know it's a crazy reading. Sometimes they are, but you got to give an honest one. It's just not the right time to react to something right now, because maybe it's it's still at the heat of the moment, the situation. Well, I'm going to let this go, and I will upload it soon. I'll probably give you a bonus reading, because this is like, sometimes I feel like it's incomplete, you know. But we'll get some more energy in, okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye.